I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Ava.
And welcome
to the Inner Idiot.
This podcast contains graphic language, violence, and other things that you probably should not let your children listen to. Please enjoy.
Believe you.
Hey, you hear the music.
Man, I was gonna let her fucking talk.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Well, sun's out, dumb's out. Put your ugly kids to bed. Come down for a
damn
nap.
it.
Set the deuce loose. You know what time it is. It's time for the Inner Idiot. I am your host with the most, Tyler Havlin. That's right. I got a couple shout-outs before I introduce my cohorts today. To the people that have been taking care of me, my therapist, Christina Burks and Maria Reitzes. You guys rock. And I'm talking about physical therapy people. I have not taken the step to get my brain checked out yet. I know. I need to.
The day you do that, the day we stop recording, because you're gonna be better.
Probably. Shout out to the Florence Police Department for buying me coffee this morning. That was mighty awesome of them.
What?
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
First time. Look, I've never been part of a pay it forward situation. I'm going through the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts this morning to get myself and my sister a coffee and get the kids donuts. And I pull up, and it was like $21. I try to hand them my card. They're like, nope, cop in front, paid for you. I was like, that is dope. I'll pay for the person behind me. And theirs was like $4. I was like, ha! I came out on top.
Made I look a bit.
I had a bit of a pay it forward situation yesterday.
Yeah?
Is my mic on?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
this
on,
is Ava. This is you.
Okay. But, so yesterday, at a flat, I did not make it home this time. The last time I had a flat, I did make it
It
home.
just looked very cool.
I got stuck at the gas station at the end of the street, and I was just sort of sitting there. Shorty was still at work because it was like 8:30 in the morning. He stayed over. And so I'm just sitting there in the parking lot, what should I do? Some random dude walks out of the gas station. He's like, hey, do you have a jack to put a spare on? I was like, nope. That's why I'm just sitting here.
Well, you hear his voice. You guys haven't heard him in a while. That is so easy a caveman can do it, Donnie Banks. Can we get 2 claps and Ric Flair for him? Woo!
Fuck it.
Glad to see you back. It's been a while since you've been on.
I don't think I've been on this year.
No? It's been a while. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody else. We got the Lord that's never bored. The commander of the comic books. Been petting kitties and grabbing titties. Busting nuts and licking butts since 1991. Lord Shorty Hoffman. 2 claps and Ric Flair. Woo! There was no claps.
I gave one,
Oh.
She got little tiny
Yeah,
golf
just
claps.
a little golf
and I
clap.
never do claps.
She sounds so sad about it.
I'm just glad I'm finally able to, kind of clap. Shoulders getting a little better. And then you hear her voice, red hair, don't care. The Duchess of Delightful. She's on fire, but she ain't smoking. And I can't talk. 2 claps and Ric Flair for Miss Ava B. Woo! Hi, Miss Ava. She got a little woo. It was exciting. So how's your all's day been?
I woke up and got this kid,
Yeah.
and then that kid.
Just got all the kids. Dude, let me just say, for somebody who always has bedhead, your hair is majestic. But it's always bedhead. Look, you always look frazzled, especially over here. Like, in this vicinity. It's still frazzled out there.
I mean, whatever, yo.
I like it. I don't have hair, so I'm envious. But look, so I'm at my sister's today, right? Obviously, because I got her coffee. And she just did some decorating. And she's got all these picture frames hung up on her wall. And they've all got the default pictures in them still. So, here's my question. How do you think these people that are in default picture frames feel about being hung up on somebody else's wall?
Well, I don't think they think that they're going to be hung up on somebody's wall, because typically when you buy a picture frame, you're going to take the default picture out and put your own in.
Well, they've been up there for a couple days. Like, I came up with a whole backstory for these motherfuckers and everything.
Well, I mean, yeah, as you do. Like, that's what I do. If I don't know people, like, years ago, me and my friend Kelly, Otto's wife, would sit in a parking lot and just fucking people watch, and we would make up backstories for everybody. We also learned that everybody named Jessica is a raging whore.
I believe that. Ava, would you ever be a default picture frame picture?
No.
Why not?
I just don't see myself doing that.
I
You're
wanna
my
do
default
one.
picture frame.
I would do it.
So would I, but I want to be dressed so sexually cladded.
You wouldn't be default at that point.
Yeah,
You
they
have to-
wouldn't allow. You won't see that in Hobby Lobby.
You,
somebody's hobby.
yeah, but not in the lobby.
Speaking of, have you ever looked at a default picture and be like, that person's going in my spank bank?
No.
No, I haven't either. Like,
Are you sure? Because
Yeah,
this question came from somewhere.
it did. It came from I noticed the default picture people are always really like, they're right there in the middle. They're always in that 4 to 6.5 range of looks. You know what I mean?
Not hot enough to be a supermodel, not ugly enough to not be in a picture.
Yeah, like we're not going to sell this picture at Walmart and somebody's possibly going to beat off to it.
That's
or,
what we call an average-looking person.
Yeah, pedestrian. Just pedestrian as fuck. I'm just saying. So
You seem so amazed by this.
That's a side character.
I am amazed by it because there's so many default pictures out there, and I've never seen one where it's like, that's going in the spank bank, and I've never seen
No,
one
see,
like
I
that.
I feel like every time I've looked, like, I don't look at picture frames very often, but, like, they look like the same picture, just in different sizes according to the frame. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you have one of those fucking, like, multi-pictured things, like, then maybe, like, it's gonna have 20 different photos or whatever, and, like, none of the people look the same. So, like, is that the friends part? Like, I don't know.
Well, I took a picture of these frames today. I took a picture of picture frames with the default pictures in them so I could show you. And this was a whole goddamn family doing a big-ass photo shoot.
Sure.
Like wardrobe changes. They were biking in some, fishing in some. It was like, man, they went all out for these picture frames. Mm-hmm. Like, was it? I don't know. I don't know.
I ought to go print out like a bunch of pictures of us doing retarded shit, and then like go to like Walmart or something like and put
Switch
photos.
them out?
Yeah.
I've seen those. I've seen
take
people
the-
do that before
that'd
on
be funny.
TikTok.
Just take take a screenshot of the video of you in the basement trying to put that door in with the backside of an axe.
Yeah, there you go. It's a good video.
So, thinking of this, it also makes me think of when you get family pictures taken, of
Sure.
how much of a lie that is. Because 90% of the time it's spent
Bullshit.
yelling at the kids.
Sit still. Stop
Yeah,
crying.
Yeah, quit hitting your brother. Get your finger out of my butt. And then the picture's taken, and everybody's smiling, and then they go right back to fighting. But you never
Who
had
it-
somebody stick their finger in your butt while you try and take a picture?
Nope,
Don't worry.
can't say that I have. Well, unless somebody's trying to take a picture of me and Cake, then that guy gets handsy.
Yeah, there's plenty of hours left
Kate
of the day.
doesn't need a reason to get handsy.
That's fair.
This is fair. All right, well, what do you got for us? I see you looking up something.
Well, you said family photos, and like everybody seems fake as shit.
I'm just saying that the act of family photos is pretty. It's barbaric.
I don't know. I had a blast, dude. Like for Father's Day a couple of years ago, all 4 of the kids got together and did photos, and
Yeah,
I had
y'all are
a
adults. Y'all ain't kids.
Okay, well, for all the normal people who have dysfunctional families,
Exactly.
oh bullshit. We're not functional by any means, dude.
This is my favorite family photo ever.
So, yeah, there's that.
Photoshopped
But speaking of pictures,
pictures.
let's get today's top 5.
Fucking lunatic.
And I'm going to let Ava start, even though she's only got one, because me and Ava are the only ones that are prepared at all.
I mean, I kind of have one. I
Top.
guess.
All right, well, let's hear it. Top
Ava
5
first.
reasons when it is acceptable to request a nude from somebody.
Okay, see, hold on a second. Now, you said originally in the text, you said like 5 reasons to ask for a nude.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the same
ask for and
thing.
request for.
ask and
Thesauruses.
request are just.
One sounds smarter than the other, and sometimes I.
All right, well, my brain just fucking farted because I don't know what I heard. I don't know what I heard, but it wasn't that. Continue. Sorry, my bad.
All right, Ava. So when is it acceptable?
Okay, so I actually kind of have 2.
All right, let's hear them.
But okay, so the first one is like, when you're at like a sperm bank, I guess, and you don't want to like
I like this
use
answer.
a magazine or like, I don't know.
Who are you asking at that point? Or
Your significant other.
what if you
Yeah.
don't have a significant other?
Then some hot
Get on
girl
Pornhub.
on Snapchat.
Okay.
OnlyFans.
you tell me, girl. I mean, do you ask girls for nudes or do you ask guys for nudes?
I've never been in a position to ask a girl for a nude, and I don't ask nudes from guys because guys' penises are gross.
That they are.
Dude, it's the most unphotogenic thing in the planet.
It really is. All right, what's your next one?
I was gonna say when you're getting, like, because they let you, like, whack it one more time before you get a vasectomy, right? Is that the same thing? They do that too, don't they?
Like a Last Supper?
I don't know. I
Would
thought
you
they
like
let you
one
do
last
it.
complete
It
whack?
still works after you get a vasectomy.
No, I know, but I didn't know if it's like.
You just want one
That
last...
sounded so depressing.
It's the last
You
one
get
with
one
color.
last go at it.
Before you fall on your sword.
It's your last nut with color.
Oh, that brought joy to my soul. So that would be another acceptable time right before you get your wang chopped. All right, it works. I mean, it's one last viable spermie.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
what
you
I'm
save
saying.
it-
Like, that's why. Now I feel dumb.
No. Like, that's fine. Like,
Sun's out, dumb's out anyway. So
I can't think of nothing anyway. You're fine.
This
All
is
right.
the internet idiot.
this is
That's
roots.
exactly right. It's the name of the show.
All right, Shorty, you said you had one.
I mean, kinda. Like, I've never had to request nudes.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And there was... The only time I ever did it is when my ex-girlfriend and I... Like, apparently she was horny as shit. And I was like, I'm coming home soon. Can I get a preview? And that was it. Like, that was the only thing.
Well,
she
that
was
seems
like...
acceptable. to
Yeah,
me.
like, that was the only time that I can think of that I've ever, like, asked for a nude. So I don't know of another time that it would be appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Donnie, you got anything for this?
I've never asked for a nude seriously. Like I think the funniest ways of it's always a joke when I do it. The funniest ways I've ever done it is like sending someone money on Cash App. I'll always put OnlyFans or nudes in the message.
There you go.
And that sends them a text message, and it also shows up in their bank account with the message on the transaction.
Does it really?
Yeah, I learned this the hard way when one of my friends told me their dad saw it.
That is fucking great.
Was it a dude that you
No.
said? Oh, no.
Oh man, that's awesome. I love that.
That's funny.
I'm
Now,
about
It
to
was
send
funny.
people money. I don't even care. I'm just like, you get $1.
you get a dollar.
Everybody gets a fucking $1 just so I can write this
Just,
shit.
yeah, write dick pics on it. That way everybody seems like they're asking for it, you know?
Check your bank account, dick pics.
The other way I've done it jokingly is like every so often you find memes that like don't send nudes, send this. I edit those to say send nudes. And this.
I like it. Describe your boobs in picture form.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. All right, you got anything else?
No.
All right, well, here's my top 5 times that it is acceptable to request/ask for a nude. All right, does that make you feel better? Does your brain feel better now, Shorty?
No, it still has flatulence.
All right. Well, anyways, here we go. Number 5 is to prevent catfishing. Listen up, fuck boys, because this is your 5 reasons why you can ask. Number 5, prevent catfishing. All right. You're talking to somebody, you gotta know it's really them. Okay.
You say
feel like-
Will. You said Willie.
Willie, really?
Well,
I mean, it was
do they really have a
applicable.
Willie?
It was applicable, so I was like, yeah, that works.
Well,
if
as
the
I've-
pictures they're stealing are from someone's Instagram that
Don't
happens
poke
to
holes
have
in my-
an
in my-
OnlyFans, then they can just pay $10 and send you a nude that's not theirs.
Poking holes in my theories here. It's alright. That's what I bring you on for. Number 4 is to make sure you're equipped to handle what they got rocking. Alright, and here's what I'm saying. Not every guy's got a fucking 11-inch dick that can get through fucking 10 foot of butt cheek. Alright, sometimes you gotta know what kind of butt cheeks the person's working with. Or vice versa. If you're a woman and you want to know that a dude can get through your fucking 78 fucking inch butt cheeks,
Are you having a brain aneurysm?
gotta
It
have
feels
it.
like I'm having a brain aneurysm.
you gotta know. No, she's just done with me. Okay. Number 3 is to check for rashes. Sometimes you gotta do a civic duty, alright? You gotta be like, look, are you okay? Are your breasts feeling okay? Is your genitals feeling okay? Why don't you send me a picture? Let me check them. It'll be a daily check. I'm here for your health.
This sounds
These,
like a scam.
yeah, I was gonna say these are all of the most scammy, scum, just disgusting ways to get a nude ever.
I'm just telling you when it's acceptable. I don't write the rules. I just follow them.
Would you like to get a discount on your car's extended warranty?
Exactly. Send me a
Please-
picture of your booties.
Send a picture of ass, please.
Number 2 is just to say I love you. Nothing says I love you like, hey, let me see your rack. Right?
I can kind of understand that.
See?
Now, see, hold on.
Now
No.
she's on board.
That's delivering.
Hold on now.
She didn't say she was on board.
No.
Now, if my ex, and this has happened, if my ex sent me a picture of her titties, just, like, that tells me she loves me. Now, I'm going to be like, hey, baby, let me see them titties. Like, I don't think that's me saying the equivalent of I love you.
Were you asking anybody else to see their boobies?
No, but I'm just...
That says I love you.
Right, because you
I'm not
are
asking anybody else to see their boobies.
explicitly telling them that you want to see their body.
But I've also asked to see people's titties that I don't love.
Well, maybe you shouldn't ask to see
shouldn't.
their titties, shorty.
Why? Everybody likes titties.
Yeah, that's true. All right, a titty a day keeps the doctor away. Unless that titty has lumps, and that's a whole nother conversation.
Then you
But
need a
that kind of
doctor a
goes
day.
into number 3. You got to check the health of your partner.
Sure.
All right, and the number 1 reason is if somebody's feeling down, you want to make them feel special, you ask them to send you a nude. Because guess what? There's a million other fucking porn sites out there that you could be looking at titties for free, but you want to see their titties. You want to gag your girth worm to them and not some fucking random stranger on the internet. That's my top 5. Live with it.
You're a special individual.
I am very special, okay? My mother told me so.
As did the doctor.
Yeah. Which I'm sure one day when I go see a therapist that's not a physical therapist is going to tell me that as well.
Your mom just looked at the therapist, so I need to buy him more pens and pencils. No, ma'am, crayons.
Right. Preferably unsharpened crayons. Anyways, that's top 5 for the day.
Jesus Christ.
We can hit the button now.
Okay. Hey, Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course. Or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here, too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy.
And we're back. It is August 11th, 2020 done, and there's some holidays today.
There's always holidays.
Yeah, it's Global Kinetic Sand Day.
I love
Yeah.
kinetic sand.
Why is there a global kinetic sand day?
Because it's
there needs to be.
important.
Because it's important.
Kinetic sand is right up your alley, right? Like that was about the time you were growing up. It was after my time, but I still played with it. It's fun as fuck.
I was a little bit older.
I
remember
feel like
my-
I had it in like 5th grade, not 5th grade, like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it that old?
Yeah.
You said, fun.
I just don't remember it being that old.
It's National Sons and Daughters Day. National Presidential Joke Day. I feel like that's every day, though. Every day, presidents are a joke. And it's National Raspberry Bomb Day. I don't know what a raspberry bomba is.
A bomba?
B-O-M-B-E.
Sounds like
Oh.
a mixed drink, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
I believe you're probably right.
You were a bartender, Ty.
I know, but I've never heard of a raspberry bomba.
Bomba.
I like saying bomba because that's
I'm
funner
gonna
than
text
bomba.
my mom and ask her. She knows.
You do that. Alright,
I
so...
could just Google it, but this is funnier.
Yeah.
Said bomba sounds just like another word for boob. Boob.
Let me see your bamba.
Your bombas?
I'm gonna use that.
That sounds like I feel like it's more of an ass. Let me see your bamba.
No, boob. Definitely boob.
I'm gonna side with Shorty on this one.
Well, it's on the side or along the lines of like the bazongas, like
Yeah.
the bombas.
I don't know. I feel like it's like drop that bomba, girl, type thing.
Don't say that anymore.
All right. So some shit happened in history. We're gonna talk about it for a second, and then I don't know what we're gonna do. Do you got facts for us today or reviews?
Yeah.
Oh.
Facts.
Okay, we got facts after this. But anyways, on this day in history, August 11th, 1866, the world's first roller rink opened in Newport, Rhode Island. I felt like
Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Wasn't aware they did anything significant.
I wasn't aware either. But do you know how to roller skate, Shorty? Of course you
Yeah.
do. What about you, Ava? Do you know how to roller skate?
Terribly.
Terribly?
Yeah.
Every time I've been to a roller rink, I left with a concussion.
Every time?
How many times
Every
have you
time.
been there?
More than 10.
What?
That is a good sign that you don't need to go to roller rinks, my
Oh
friend.
my
You were
God.
much more intelligent now knowing that. Like, you're much more intelligent than I give you credit for, Donnie. Knowing that you've had 10 plus concussions, like,
I've lost half my face on your brother's driveway.
I'm aware.
How did that happen?
I flipped a bike that only had front brakes because I was about to slam into their garage door.
I'd hit the garage door. Fuck it.
I would have gone through the garage door and into the garage. Garage doors are easy to break.
And the problem is like, you don't know what's on the other side of that garage door.
There was
And,
a
like,
table. I knew that.
yeah, but there's all kinds of weird shit.
And a motorcycle. Wait, no, Jim was gone on the motorcycle today.
So, did any of you go to roller rinks a lot when you were younger?
Yes and no.
No.
I did, but I didn't roller skate because I didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't like afford but I could just go there and hang out. So if I didn't roller skate because I didn't have the money or whatever, but I'd go there and hang out with a bunch of friends and shit.
What about you, Ava? Did you do like the roller skating, the all night skates?
No, but my brother is really into roller skating. So
What's your brother's name again?
Paxton.
Shout out to you, Paxton. I heard you've been listening. Be a good boy and don't repeat anything we say.
He's gonna be taking notes down on this episode. You know that, right? Like, okay, reasons to why to ask girls for boobies.
I hope not. She'll beat his ass.
Oh, I don't know. He's 12. If he asks an older woman, he might be all right. They might think it's cute.
Yeah, but they're not gonna send any.
You don't know until you try, Paxton.
I'm just saying. Oh my god.
There's some legal issues there.
Yeah. Some.
So,
I guess so. All right. Anyways, on August 11th, 1972, Cheech and Chong Day in San Antonio, Texas. They had their own days. Cheech and Chong. You kind of remind me of
that's for you, baby.
Chong, Shorty. Well, we're you guys
They're-
okay over there?
I'm Cheech or Chong.
I think Chong. I don't know.
Alright. Whatever.
With the long hair, but you're not a pothead.
True.
I bet you'd be a funny pothead, though.
I probably would be.
Yeah, you'd probably sleep more, too.
Probably. Until it becomes allowed for me to do it not at work, but like not fail a drug test and shit, like I probably would. Like, that's the only reason I don't do it now.
Really?
I get randomed all the time. They
I-
just assume I'm on drugs.
I would look at you and assume you were on drugs,
Right,
too.
everybody does. I had somebody try to sell me weed last week. Like, hey man, you want some of this? No, thank you.
I had somebody actually text me as a message I didn't know, number I didn't know. And they said, hey, do you have an eighth? So I replied with an eighth of what? An eighth of a chicken? An eighth of my mind? What? And they did not find it funny, and they did not respond to me.
What an asshole.
I know, right? How you going to text me if I have an eighth and then not tell me an eighth of what? Dicks.
It's too risky.
It is. Do you
It's just
partake?
too sometimes.
Sometimes. Who do you identify with more, Cheech or Chong? Or do you not know who we're talking
I
about?
know who they are, but I'm not like aware of
don't.
what they're about.
To be fair, I can't tell them apart.
Well, the first time I seen two rhinoceroses fucking was in a Cheech and Chong movie.
Fair.
That's how I remember them. And it was a scary sight.
You're stupid.
It was not majestic at all, people. Alright, let's see the next one. 1973, August 11th, American Graffiti, directed by George Lucas, opens in cinemas across the United States. Have you ever seen this movie, Shorty?
Which one?
American Graffiti?
I don't think so.
I have not, and it's supposed to be like one of those movies you're supposed to see. It's George Lucas. It was like right after Star Wars. But
They're fucking gossiping. She's
I know.
annoyed with me.
Yeah.
I'm very annoyed.
Why?
I bought you the motherfucking drink. And you didn't drink the motherfucking drink.
I will eventually, Jesus.
Eventually, if I didn't pull it out right now, it would have been sat there.
it would've been
Until
sat
somebody
there.
would have found it. And then I'll be like, oh, dumb, I'll put it down in the fridge.
Do you like mango?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking love mango.
So, just for future reference, Miss Ava, I get him drinks sometimes when we come over, and I never know what the fuck to get you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I like.
The
I-
green monster.
I like the green monster.
So you're a Monster drinker as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Specifically the green one.
if you ever get me something, don't no mango.
Okay.
Me and mango, no. Tastes like dog bones.
Whatever it is, it's mint and
I'm
chocolate.
with you there. I don't like mango.
It's such a weird flavor. It's
it's so
overpowering
good.
To
too.
me, like, the initial taste isn't bad, but the aftertaste is god awful.
See, I'm not here. I'm not down for any of it.
That's how I feel about pumpkin spice shit. The initial taste of pumpkin, not bad. The
Did you
aftertaste, absolutely god.
That in Canada, Kraft last year released pumpkin spice mac and cheese.
I hate this planet.
Oh.
I tried to get a hold of a box of it, but they didn't sell like almost any in the U.S.
Of course
you had
they
to be part of some program to get any in the U.S.
Now let's backtrack. You did say pumpkin spice mac and cheese, right?
Yes.
I'm with you on this one, Shorty. I hate this planet.
I wanted to get a box of it specifically for the memes. One of my friends told me if I could get a box of it to him, he would eat it on live stream, and I couldn't get the box. It would have been funny though.
That's doesn't sound appealing. All right, I only got 2 more for you guys.
Go for it.
This next one is really out there, and if something like this would have happened today, like it would start a war, basically. All right, so August 11th, 1984. During a radio voice test, U.S. President Reagan jokes he signed legislation that would outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes. That's what he said on the radio voice test. Could you imagine if our president today did some shit like that?
I like war.
Like, I read this and my
Azerbaijan.
butthole automatically puckered up so fucking tight. Like, oh, that really happened? Yeah.
How are we alive?
Exactly. All right, I got one more. One more, and let me get to it. 1997, August 11th, Benin, I believe that's how it is pronounced, Benin, Benin legalizes January 10th as a voodoo holiday. And the only reason I say that is because voodoo is really interesting shit. And whatever this holiday is, I want to celebrate it. So January 10th, it's some kind of voodoo holiday.
I know nothing of the culture, therefore I would not be,
Yeah.
down for it.
No idea.
Yeah, I mean, I know like tiny heads and fucking.
Tiny heads are cool.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but like I know nothing of it. Like I know little to nothing of voodoo. Hoodoo, you do. Remind me, dear babe. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry.
I like it. I'm liking that we're starting to sing on every episode. Ava, what are you gonna sing for us today? Because that's it. That's it for the this day in history.
Shorty already sang.
I know, but now I need you to. You sung Rudolph got. You both sung.
That
on
was
the
my.
last
She
episode.
didn't
That was
sing
my
it.
episode. Yeah, I
Yes,
did.
you did.
Oh, did you?
And
Yeah.
then you sung.
Yeah, that's how we know you don't listen to the podcast, Shorty.
Called out.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I'm thinking of when she played it.
I did that too.
Okay.
Yeah. At the beginning of the segment. Now we're gonna.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
just remember her telling me to shut the hell up.
We're gonna take a pause for the cause now, and that cause is to chastise Shorty.
Yay! Wait.
Yeah. Shit! Do you love podcasts? Of course you do. That's why you're here. But you know what's even better than listening to a podcast? Making your own. That's right, and Anchor makes it simple. I'm your favorite host, MC Tyler Havlin, and I'm telling you, go download the Anchor app today, Anchor FM. They have all the tools you need to get started today. And best part is, it's totally free. They push it out to all the major platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. So get started today, people. Go download the app, Anchor FM. I'll wait. Do it now. And we're back. It's time for some What the Fuck Facts. Brought to you by Miss Ava B. That was your cue, Miss Ava B.
I don't know what to say for my cue.
Yeah, you-
Well, hi!
Hi! Okay. So, a dragonfly has a lifespan of 1 day.
that's it? All dragonflies.
Yeah, that's why they're always fucking.
That's similar
Every-
to a housefly, isn't it?
Every time you see a dragonfly, they're always on top of another one.
Is that average lifespan, or that's legit how long each dragonfly lives at max?
Doesn't say average, just says that is the lifespan.
So a dragonfly is just born, and it knows how to fly, and it's like, here, you're born, you got a day?
Most animals with wings, like, have just, it's an evolutionary trait where you're built to know exactly how that is. You know what I'm saying?
Human babies are born knowing how to swim. If you dunk them in water right after birth, they will try to swim.
Well, I mean, they did just come out
Really?
of water.
Yes.
Well,
yeah, they're in the water.
I'm
They're
either
in
gonna
water in the
I'm
water.
either gonna learn something new or get arrested.
Oh,
Shorty.
that was really
Because
bad.
you're not gonna go in and save it?
Well, I'm just gonna be curious. Like, swim, little bastard, swim.
You're reminding me of my childhood right now.
Me too.
3 years old, South Carolina, in a public pool.
I got
So
hucked into a
everybody's
pool and
standing
sank.
around like, oh man, he's drowning.
No, I was put in there on
You should
purpose.
really learn how to swim.
Me too. I forget who it was, but somebody launched me into a pool and I just sank, and they're like, "Why is he on the bottom?" My cousin Steven's like, "He can't move." I'm just sitting there chilling, like I'm dying.
Laughing.
Nah, I don't
I'm
remember.
dying, guys. Help me.
Nah, I was like 4, so I wasn't depressed yet.
Oh, that's depressing in
It
itself.
happened the next year.
That's when he knew. He fucked up. Alright, Ava, you're up.
Oreo has made enough cookies to span 5 back and forth trips to the moon.
That's a lot of goddamn Oreos.
Long ways or short ways?
Like flat or stacked on its side.
I imagine
I
it's
don't
stacked flat.
know. That's what I thought. There's a lot of fucking Oreos.
There is. I mean, there's.
You said 5 times?
Yep, 5 back and forth.
So, okay, so either way, they're going to get the moon at least twice if they're stacked like this.
Yes.
If they're stacked like this, maybe 5. You know what I'm saying? But like this, definitely 2. 2.5.
But they said 4.
What?
But they said 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many laying down cookies are equal to 1 standing up cookie?
And are
I would
these
say
double stuff
3
or
or 4.
regular?
I don't know.
Because that changes the width. Is it the mega
We're
stuff?
picking apart Ava's fact. and
Next
she's not
fact.
prepared.
Next fact. Dr. Seuss invented the word nerd.
Yeah, I
I
knew
knew
that.
that.
I didn't. Wow.
I've been called a nerd for most of my life, so I had to look it up and why.
I was a kind of a big Dr. Seuss fan in elementary school.
Dr. Seuss is the shit, man.
Alright, what is this shit I hear about Dr. Seuss being like racist and shit though?
Oh, he was.
He was born in 1902. Of course he was
Okay.
racist.
Alright, no, I didn't know, like, because apparently, like, on Dr. Seuss's birthday, Twitter goes in an uproar.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I didn't know why. Like,
Oh, he's such a piece of shit. Like, y'all are stupid.
well,
Like, who cares?
You know the guy who made wrote the book The BFG, The Big Friendly Giant?
yeah, I just,
Ronald
actually
Dahl.
I just watched that movie the other day.
Ronald Dahl.
Okay.
We have the same birthday.
Do you?
Aw.
When's your birthday?
September 13th.
Oh, it's coming up.
It is.
Oh, what are we gonna do for Ava's birthday, fellas?
Whatever the hell she wants.
We're gonna have a special birthday episode.
Sure.
What day of the week is that?
I think it's on a...
It ends in a Y. We know that.
Shut up.
I was born on Friday the 13th. That's a
That's
fun
cool.
fact.
That's
I
dope.
guess.
Lucky.
Shorty's finding out right now,
September 13th is a Monday.
and we
I'm
record
off
on
work.
some Mondays.
We can record on that Monday.
Maybe, possibly. All right. What's your next fact?
Due to a genetic defect, cats can't taste sweet things.
No wonder they're always so fucking pissed.
I don't look. Life would be easier if I couldn't taste sweet things. I'd be okay with that because I
You'd
like
be thinner.
Yeah, that and I like savory more, anyways. I do. I enjoy savory over sweet. So I could be a cat.
Food is food.
Queen Elizabeth II is a trained mechanic.
Is she the one that's still alive? Which Elizabeth is alive, or is her name even Elizabeth?
It is Queen Elizabeth. She's alive.
Is she the second one, or is she a
No.
third? Like,
No.
The current Queen of England. I don't know.
so when you say she's a trained mechanic, it makes me wonder, like, somebody actually let her work
Yeah.
on something?
That's her. Queen Elizabeth II is the current reigning queen of England, and apparently she's a trained mechanic.
So, like, what is she working on? Like, if I need to take the old Kia to her,
Could you imagine, like, pulling up and, like, you're there to pick up the Queen or whatever, and he's like, sorry, ma'am, like, I had some car troubles. Oh, no problem. Pop the fucking hood. And the fucking Queen just popped out a fucking socket wrench and fucking screwdriver and shit and got to town.
I was thinking more along the lines of like, oh, the horse is acting up again.
she's gonna shoe the horse. Oh, that's kind of. She knows more about cars than me, then. Man, fuck Queen of England.
That's fucking wild.
It really is.
The average American spends about 2.5 days a year looking for lost items.
I spend way more than
Yeah.
that looking for lost items.
Average.
I still can't find my hat and sunglasses.
It's been a couple days.
It has. I'm fucking pissed off about it. So upset.
He lost him like Saturday night.
Well, I have kids, so I just spend all my time looking for something.
That's fair.
Usually my sanity.
How
but
much time was that?
2.5 days per year.
Per year? All right.
The only real person to be a Pez head was Betsy Ross.
I don't know who that is.
Like
What?
She
Like the Pez
Like the Pez
dispenser, her
dispensers?
head was on.
Oh.
Damn it, Tyler.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, so the only like hold on now.
What?
The only real person,
Yep.
like while they were living, because I'm pretty sure there's been a George Washington Pez head.
Are you
I'm
positive?
not positive, but there's been a lot of Pez heads out there.
Yeah,
Sure.
but mostly cartoons or like holiday stuff.
Or fictional characters like Luke Skywalker and shit. Man, this is gonna bother me. This is really gonna bother me.
So,
I wonder what it would take to become a Pez head.
I mean, I bet
A
you can
lot.
special order it.
It wouldn't come from Pez.
We-
I bet.
We should do that.
Yeah. All three
The
of
inner
us.
idiot Pez dispenser collection.
It would go over gangbusters.
Okay.
Collectibles. All right, well, that's it. I'm looking that up.
I'm
Continue.
afraid to butcher this. Montpelier, Vermont is the only U.S. capital without a McDonald's.
How dare they?
I bet they're a lot thinner in Vermont too.
Now they just go to the next town over.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Fun fact about Vermont, you can register your car there even if you don't live there, and you don't need a title to register your car in Vermont. You can register a stolen car and get a license plate.
See, this is
in
how I know
Vermont.
Dottie spends too much time on Reddit.
Really?
I didn't learn this on Reddit.
Okay,
I have
Tumblr.
friends that did it.
So, is it cheaper to get tags in Vermont?
It is cheaper. You don't have to, like, if your car is registered in Vermont and you live in this area, you don't have to abide by this area's car regulations. So in Vermont, I think, like, a limo tent is legal. So if you have Vermont plates and a limo tent, you can't get pulled over for that.
Can I get Vermont plates online?
Yes.
What?
Ooh!
And like I said, you don't even need a Vermont address.
Don't even gotta go to the DMV anymore. Although I did meet a nice lady at the DMV this past time I was here that started listening to the show. That was awesome. So shout out to the Kenton County DMV.
Yeah, people do it all the time, especially if they don't have a title and don't feel like getting a replacement for their title. They're like, oh, fuck it, Vermont plates.
I like this. I can get down with this. Alright, you got any more, Aves?
Yes. There is a city called Rome on every continent except for Antarctica.
I think I knew that one. That one's dope, though. Rome, it's a popular name. Wasn't built overnight. I don't know. What's the next one? Because Shorty's lost in Pez
Pez
world
dispenser.
over here.
Peanuts are one of the highest, peanuts are one of the,
It's alright. Start over. Take a breath.
I don't know where I keep seeing highest. It's not in the sentence. It's really not. Peanuts are one of the ingredients of dynamite.
I don't doubt it.
Alright.
Neat.
So I'm still trying to figure out where highest fits in here.
I told you, it's not in there.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out why your brain wanted to put it in there multiple times.
Shit, a squirrel.
I guess. But there's peanuts and dynamite?
Yeah,
That's
that makes sense. That tracks.
Does it?
Yeah, sure.
Is there? Can you give reasoning behind this?
No, not really.
No, you just think it sounds right.
Yeah, sounds right.
Like let's make some shit explode. Throw some peanuts in it.
Why not? You're trying to kill people, so
Add
that
some
way the
fiber.
explosion, if anybody else is allergic to peanuts, boom, they go too.
You're
Just
dumb,
as
and I'm glad you just said it.
What?
A blob of toothpaste is called a nurdle.
I feel like I
Nerdle.
knew that.
Was this before or after Dr. Seuss? Is it spelled the same way?
No, it's Nurdle.
Oh. A nerdle.
It's cute though.
That's something new to teach my kids. Put a little nerdle toothpaste.
Put a
on it.
nurdle on there.
I like it.
Most babies are conceived in December.
Yeah, because it's too fucking cold to go outside. Like, let's just stay home and fuck.
I read that one and I knew exactly what you were gonna say to it, and I was right.
I don't even want to
That's
go.
what Tyler does. He doesn't go outside during the winter. He hibernates and fucks.
Yeah, you know.
Gotta keep warm somehow.
Yeah. Dude, let me tell you what. Reba is the warmest. Like, he
Stop.
just radiates from
Stop
there.
talking. Stop talking.
Okay.
Ava.
Next
continue.
fact. Your body contains about 100 miles of blood vessels.
That's a lot of miles.
And not a lot of blood. When you really think about it, it's not a lot.
No, it's not. How many pints does I know you know this one because of D&D. How many pints does the human body hold?
I don't know how much it holds, but I know how much you can, like, lose before you lose consciousness.
How much can you lose?
It's like 2.5.
And how many pints of blood do you need to make a sword?
A lot.
Oh, so the math for that is really tricky. So if you were to harvest the iron, and fuel down a, like, refined blood to the point where you can actually use the iron from the blood, or whatever, it would be in the, like...
It's almost 400, right?
No. It's a couple thousand gallons. Because you have to attribute to, like, the slag from impurities and stuff like that being brushed off. Then you have to refine it into an ore and then fucking forge it out. So, I mean, even to make a short sword, you're talking, like, 10, 20,000 people worth of blood.
Like, in all their blood, not just some of their blood?
No, like, all of it.
There's only 0.004 kilograms of iron in the average man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, it's like, it's a lot, dude.
For one sword.
For one sword. And I'd be willing to do it.
Well, there's that. On that, hey, how many facts you got left? You want to save some for next time?
Sure.
All
Can we
right.
get back to the Dr. Seuss for a second?
Yeah.
You guys heard about how he cheated on his wife while she was on her deathbed with cancer?
I heard
I
about
did
that.
not.
And someone made a poem off of that because it's one bitch, two bitch, dead bitch, new bitch because he married the girl after she died.
That's fucked.
That is fucked. It's funny, but it's fucked.
There is one more I wanted to do because I
Okay.
thought it was really cute.
All right.
A group of hippos is called a bloat.
A bloat of hippos.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. We always get to a group of animals.
I forget
Because I
what,
like animals.
I know.
I forget what we were talking about the other day, but we were talking like somebody. Fuck. It might have been Camden. I can't remember.
Is a group of bunnies?
Yeah. What is a group of bunnies? Do you know, Ava?
I don't know.
Like,
Oh, wasn't it a kit?
what?
A kit?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what you call a baby bunny, I think.
Maybe. But I was like,
Some sort of.
somebody said like herd, and I was like, no, that is a. Kara said herd. I was like, no, I feel like it should be called a bundle of bunnies.
A bundle of bunnies.
Yeah.
That sounds
A
right.
bushel.
A bushel?
A bushel of bunnies.
Bushel of bunnies? I don't know. We need to look this up.
I like either one.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah. I think that's all we got today.
So in the meantime.
In the betweens time.
Remember to always knock before you get in the fridge. Because the salad, it might be dressing. Cue the music. We out.